Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to the same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but the dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead you back here where we need you? Yeah, we tease her a lot 'cause we got her on the spot. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We always could spot a friend. Welcome back. And I smile when I think how you must have been. And I know what a scene you were learning in. Was there something that made you come back again? And what could ever lead you back here where we need you? Yeah, we tease her a lot 'cause we got her on the spot. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, welcome back, Suki. Oh, how we missed you. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but these dreams have remained and they've turned around. What could ever lead you back here where we need you? Yeah, we tease her a lot 'cause we got her on the spot. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, Suki, welcome back. Oh, we missed you. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Suki, welcome back. Yeah.
I'm gonna cry. What is that, Phil? I love you, Scotty. Oh my gosh. That
So
is a little insane.
you know how,
Thank you.
you know how Aretha Franklin sings the national anthem and she drags out every note. I think that Phil just sang the longest welcome back in the history of broadcasting.
Welcome back. Look, I love it. That was good because Phil deserves everything. That is awesome. I'm so happy.
So
Scotty, how are you?
Let me
How's
talk to you
everything going?
Let me talk to you about Phil for a second.
Okay, he's amazing.
The guy filled in for you all summer long.
He did.
The audience hated him.
You're such a liar.
Suki, our guests, he agitated the guests. His singing downhill.
Stop it!
I gave him his opportunity, and Philly! I was just telling Suki how great you are this summer.
Well, thank you.
Hi, Sue. Thank you so much. It was so beautiful. Honestly, I was not expecting it.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Let me just tell you,
Yeah.
Phil, the guy, phenomenal this summer. Phenomenal. Unbelievable.
Thank you, Phil. I mean, I really appreciate it. And Phil, like I always said, and Scotty and I always said from the beginning, you're part of this show.
Man's
you
part
met
of the
us,
show.
and now you're never going to be able to do anything else, Phil.
That's why I had so much success, because number one, you guys mentored me to begin with. So, I learned the ropes, and it's just, you guys are family. You guys are family.
I love you kissing Scotty's ass right now. This is amazing.
No, not yet, but I'll get to that. See those two endings over his shoulder? That's just 2 of 7 that he has in his collection. So
yeah, but Phil, she's got the same 7, so that's not going to impress her.
I just have him in my living room, Phil. I haven't carved out a space for myself. See, Scotty lives in a palatial mansion, so there's spaces for him. Me, not so much. I might have the 7 Emmys, but I don't have the palatial mansion.
So that's something I did not know. So between the two of you, you have 14 Emmys.
Yeah, something. Yeah,
Wow.
Something like that.
5, 4, 14. Yeah, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it doesn't mean much.
I've always known that I was in the presence of greatness, and to be mentored by such greats, I mean, you can't ask for anything more. It's awesome. It's awesome.
I'm glad you had a great time this summer. I mean, you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere, are you?
Well, Suk, I texted Phil today. I said, "Hey, Suki's back tonight. I want you to come on. We're going to sing. He says, "Oh, that's great." He says, "Because my wife and I are going to start traveling anyway around the country." I said, "No. This is like the mob, Phil. Once you're in, you're not leaving. You can't go anywhere."
It's like you know, once you're in, you're in. Nobody goes away.
There's no jumping out, huh? So when we retired in April, the plan was to jump in the Tahoe and just head across country.
Right.
But COVID killed all of that. So it's to a point now to where, I mean, the country's kind of reopening, and you're back, and my wife's like, "Hey, you don't need to be doing."
They're like, "She's not doing her show anymore. We could do this now."
Yeah, she says, "You're taking me on vacation. We're going to the beach. We're going to the mountains. We're going to do this, that, and the other." So, yeah, man, happy wife is a happy life, and I've always got a happy life. So
I know you do. Look at all the people. Julie Marr says, "Don't let Phil go." Well, if his wife wants him to travel, he might have to. Anyway, I'd just like to say thank you to all the people who said hello to me earlier on. I mean, it was so good. Irene Fitzhugh.
Yeah.
By the way, my husband did clean up the kitchen earlier.
Is he back to his old tricks?
He'll be back.
He's got the cleaning product.
He's got cleaning products galore. Can I tell you what today was for me?
Go ahead, sir.
Sure.
My kids went back to school today.
Nice. And it's about friggin' time.
It's about friggin' time the kids went. But can I tell you something? I forgot to set the alarm. So guess what time I woke up? My son was supposed to log in at 7:40 for his Zoom queue. Guess what time I woke up?
7:50.
No, 7:30. I made it before it. I was like a bat out of hell. I was like, I gotta go. I gotta get in the shower, brush your teeth, hurry up, put on a sweatshirt. It's okay, sit down. And it was, but we made it happen. We made it happen, people.
Sweet, nice. Because that's what moms do.
Phil, this guy all summer, I introduced him to celebrities and entertainers, and he was flowing. Mentalist, hypnotist. I mean, the guy was doing yoga at one point, and it was some summer, and here we are back. I guess the new season starts because it's September, right?
It's a new season, Scotty. That's how we roll. New season, new shows, and it's fantastic. But Phil, I get what your wife is saying. I mean, like it does feel semi weird that things are getting back to normal. I mean, we're still kind of like all still wearing our masks and doing the things that we needed to do, but it's nowhere near when we first started this show in February and in March when things were just going chaotic and haywire. So
right.
Listen, I get it. I get it. You want some normalcy. And you know what? There are places where you can find that normalcy, but it's like a false sense of security that I go out with my kids and I'm like, was that the right thing? Should I have done that? Or am I going to pay the price in a week, a couple of days? I don't know.
You know how many times I forgot my mask? I drive like 15 minutes. I forget my mask. I'm like, son of a bitch.
You know what I ended up doing, Scotty? I ended up buying a whole bunch of masks and just keeping a box of masks in every car now.
Right in the car. You got 20 of them.
Hand sanitizer right in the car, everything. Just, you need a mask. You forgot a mask. And you know what the scariest part is? I go like this to my daughter. She's like 7 years old. I go like this. Listen, where's your bag? She goes, what? She goes, where's your bag? I said, she goes, Mom, I'm 7 years old. I don't need a bag. You've got the bag. And I said, no, you've got to carry a bag. You have to have your hand sanitizer, your mask, a bottle of water. You're not going inside any. It was crazy. But you know what? That's the life we're living right now. So,
yes, I love it. Well, listen, we've got some kind of show tonight.
Look,
Natasha Chandel's coming up, and Suk, this young lady does it all: comedian, actress, writer, sitcoms, Netflix. Gabe Iglesias' show. Remember when he was on our show, Puffy, in the morning?
Yeah,
coming to visit us. She hosts this a dating podcast called Kinda Dating. So we'll get a little,
everyone's kind of shanking their yank.
We'll pump her for a little. We'll get a little information out of her. But listen, before we start, Suk, the summer is not really over yet, right? I know yesterday was the unofficial start.
I was going to say, it wasn't yesterday like the end of today
well,
was the first day?
Date-wise, it's still a couple weeks away. And it's been, the Phil Summer Concert Series.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
And Phil's people, if I don't let him sing to kick off the show, they get pissed at us really bad.
Don't get pissed.
So before we bring in Natasha, Philly Kid, you're going to kick it off. You'll come back later on the show. We got John Denicola coming up as well. Academy Award-winning songwriter. I mean, it's a jam-packed show. But Philly Kid, you kick it off. I want the people to hear you because you were amazing all summer filling in for Suki. Show everybody what the hell. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Phil's Facebook page is back.
Oh,
I'm back, baby. I'm back.
So 10 million views.
He got hacked.
Oh, the guy got hacked by the Russians. They were putting up monkey videos.
They were putting up all kinds of videos. I spent the last hour deleting. You missed all of that, Suki. I was hacked by a Russian. He had control of my page. He was posting videos of monkeys chasing monkeys and
sex, Suki. Monkey sex on Phil's page. It's unreal.
I spent the last. I just got back control today. I spent the last hour deleting all the crap that guy put on there, and I've still got a lot of work to do. But at least I'm back. So, and to all my followers out there, I'm going to start posting songs very shortly. So, just get ready for that.
All right. Well, I'm glad you got back. Yeah. I mean, I had that happen too, Phil, but to my Instagram, and it was like, thank God, I was able to get it back. But this person actually had my email, was resetting passwords for every account. I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah.
How one email in the wrong hands can create havoc. I mean, you're just like, oh my God, this guy's got access. I don't even know if it's a guy. It could be some woman somewhere in some place.
It was her gynecologist.
It was her gynecologist.
The whole thing. All right, Philly Kid, kick us off. Natasha's in the green room. Hey, baby. Everybody's very happy. Suki's back. Phil's singing. Will Presti's coming up later on. Presti's Testies. Yes, we have another edition of that. We're back to full speed. Philly Kid, kick us off, and away we go, my friend.
Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, tonight's theme is Suki. So these songs that I sing are for Suki. So we'll start off with this one. You are so beautiful to me, and you are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. You are so wonderful to me. You are so wonderful to me. Can't you see? Oh, you're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful. Welcome back, Suki. Oh, to me.
Oh, Phil, my husband, where is he? We got a new mattress tonight. I mean, we got a new mattress delivered. I mean, things might be happening.
You better tell Eric to learn that song quickly.
I know. Thank you, Phil.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Philly Kid, I love you. You're the best. You come back around 8 o'clock, bud?
I'll be here.
All right, my man. I love you, pal.
Okay, love you too. See you later.
See you, pal. Suki I kid, but the guy was just
amazing.
He had such a good time, and he was every night. I needed him. He was here. Never missed a show.
I'm trying to share this onto my page. Why can't I do this right now?
You couldn't do it the last time we were on.
God damn it.
All right, listen, while you're doing that, I wanna show you our next guest.
Yeah, definitely.
I told you she's a writer, actress. She does everything, but I don't know. She might sing, Suk. I don't know. We're gonna ask her when she comes on.
We can get anybody to sing, Scotty, right?
She hosts a dating podcast called Kinda Dating. I don't know if she is dating. She's kind of dating. Maybe she's dating. She's looking to date. I may have a little crush on her myself. I don't know. But here's a little bit of Natasha. Hold on. I pulled it up because that's what I do. Here we go.
Have you played games with anybody? Like, be honest.
I have not. I'm pretty much like what you see is what you get.
I don't think I play games. Maybe someone who has damn you probably say differently.
Games like Shoots and Ladders?
Like, I'm going to play hard to get, not text you tonight.
No.
At all?
No.
Games take a lot of time. It's a lot of bullshit. I just don't like to spend time on that. I need to cut right through it, get to the point.
If I'm seriously into someone, no. If I'm looking at a relationship that's working and it's happening and it's becoming a relationship, then no.
You don't wait before you text for a second.
That, of course, yes, a little bit. I mean, especially when I like someone a little bit, I gotta, try to hold yourself back a little bit.
So do you ever pause before you send a text?
Yes.
Play games. Yeah. People don't think that they play games.
No one thinks they play games, so I guess we all do play games. Like, let me wait to call him. I got the number. I'll call him in 2 days. 48-hour rule.
And with guys, come on, you just finished your date and you're like, should I text her right now and say it was a beautiful date? No, I'll wait till the morning.
Like, we had a good time. It was cool. It was all right.
If it's like a regular fling, then yeah, I'll play games.
Have you played games? Be honest.
Of course, but not like mean games.
Do you pause? You give it a little bit? Don't reply right away shit?
Yeah, but I'm also really bad at that too. I don't get it. I'm just like, if I want to tell you something, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to say it in this many words, and it's going to scare the shit out of you.
It's funny. Everybody's writing, Scott, don't get us blocked. Every time I play somebody's video, I get copyrighted and it blocks the whole.
I know. Jane Hicks is like, we can't get blocked again. Irene Fitzhugh, Scott, we're gonna get blocked.
Yeah, they're killing me.
She's like hysterical. Jennifer Stoddard.
I thought this would be safe. Let's bring her in. There she is.
Hey, Natasha.
Hey.
Hi, Natasha.
Hi, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
How are you? Yes, we hear you. We see
you.
you.
I was like, ooh.
How are you? Now, it's Chandel.
The Indian way is Chandel. For white people, I say Chandel. If you want to get
Scott, for the Jews, we say Chandel.
Chandel with the Jews?
For the Jews, it's Chandel.
Wow. Listen, this could be a first for the Suki and Scott show. I got not one, but 2 hot Indian chicks up on the screen.
Look at this. Look at this.
There are 1 billion of us, and there are a lot of us that are hot.
There's too many. Too many.
Natasha, what's cooking? Listen, we just, it was funny because we just had the Big Show on last week.
Yeah, he's so cool.
We worked together at WWE, and then I saw a picture of you with the Big Show because I know he and Gabe had their shows come together a little bit. What's it like writing for Netflix on a comedy series?
I mean, it's amazing. It's wonderful. It's a blessing. I'm a huge Netflix fan before the show, and it's sort of become like my little home. I have 2 other projects coming out that will be on Netflix in a bit.
Really?
So,
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to talk about it yet, but it's coming.
Can you tell us, is it all still in the comedy genre, or are you just branching off?
Comedy genre. It's animated shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2 animated shows. So yeah, but it's amazing. I mean, and that was, I'm a huge wrestling fan, which always surprises people, but so I was like the most excited that we did a crossover episode with the Big Show.
Good show.
And I'm always like, there's me and one other writer, Isaac, who are always trying to throw wrestling references into the show. And like at some point they're like, all right, cut, like stop.
lose the wrestling references. Suk, it's funny. She's got a viral video out that I was going to play. I have it queued up. I didn't know if we'd get clipped though.
We get clipped on this stuff?
Oh, dude, I'm getting clipped left and right.
That one you could play because it's an actual Facebook video.
Right, that one we could play, but there's a viral video Natasha was part of. It's called "Women Try Balls."
Yeah, that one you can play it.
Can we play "Women Try Balls"?
Yeah, that's a Facebook video.
Suk, it was basically, it's this thing where, you know how they had that old thing where men, they would make them feel and look pregnant, and you'd have to experience what pregnancy is with women. Here's a video where a bunch of women have to hang a pair of testicles. A little ball sackage, and to see what it's like to have testicles.
Yeah.
And it was like a viral video, right, Natasha? It had a couple million views.
Oh my God, 40 million views.
40 million views.
Yeah, it was like it was making it's not my video. I was a performer in that video. My friends are part of a sketch group called the Ham Bone Group, and they were parodying. I don't know if you know, BuzzFeed has a bunch of guys called the Try Guys, and they go out and try crazy things. So the Try Guys wore bras for a day, or like had boobs for a day, I think.
I like that, and they loved it. They were like licking them,
basically
touching them.
All right, here I'm gonna play 30 seconds of it. Hopefully, if we all go down, we all go down together. Because
we all go down together.
Here we go. Ready? This is what it looked like. I'll play it for 30 seconds.
Everyone thinks it's really easy to be a guy, but people don't understand how hard it is to spend a day with a ball sack. Today we're getting ball simulators, and we're gonna try to experience what it is to be a man for a full day, doing everything from workouts, jumping in the beach, just doing some random daily activities. We are gonna have a ball.
I definitely was not as productive. I was worrying about sitting on them, how uncomfortable they were. I could not find the right position at my computer at any time.
By the way, it's about 2.5 minutes. Those balls that you guys have hanging
fruit.
That's from like my 95-year-old grandfather's testicles.
Those are old man testicles that like slap you in the ass.
Really low balls. What do you want me to say? I don't know.
I love it.
You know what, Natasha, you know what they say when men you could tell a man's age by how tight his balls are. You know what I mean? As they're older. Scotty, can you explain?
Well, I can't explain yet. I haven't reached that age yet, Suki.
Liar.
My testicles are still very nice and tight to my body.
You're still slapping your wife's ass? Yeah. Oh, good. That's good, Scotty.
Can you say slapping on this program, Suki?
I don't know. I just said it. I guess I'm back, Scott.
Oh, Suki's back. Back again. Natasha, tell us about this podcast, Kinda Dating. I know it's very popular. What kind of topics do you guys usually cover?
Yeah, so it's a comedy dating podcast where celebrity and expert guests and I will break down one dating topic per episode. And the joke is we try to figure out why everybody has commitment issues. And we call it kind of dating because nobody says they're in a relationship anymore. So there's always like, I'm kind of dating this guy, I'm kind of dating this girl. And my perspective is as a hardcore relationship girl who went through a really abusive relationship and became a massive commitment phobe. So I became that person.
That kind of dating person, right? Not right.
I was pretty bad. And then finally, like what I now call a reformed commitment phobe. So
That's
now,
so you found somebody that you're with now.
Yeah.
Good.
And then just general, like the overall approach.
So can I ask you a question? Because I have a theory myself. When you broke up, were you dating? When you dating this person like in your early 20s, and then you broke up in your 30s, right? Or early close?
No. That one was like early 20s, and it was a year, but it was a very
it was a year. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a long-term one because I always call like you meet somebody like after school or whatever, you get your job or you're starting to like get things going, and then in 30s, and all of a sudden you're dropped like a hot bomb, and then you become really dirty. You're like,
I did that way earlier.
You're like, screw it. I'm gonna
go here now was like a long time. Now I'm like, oh my God, 6 months. Whoa, we're like 6 months is like the equivalent of 2.5 years in adult. Like,
You're right. You're right. It is nowadays because I feel like it's, my poor nephew, we have these conversations. I'm like, I just don't get it. I was like, if I was single and I saw you walking up to me, I would be done. I'd be like, okay, where's the check? Where are we going?
Yeah, so we kind of, on the show, we kind of talk about all of it. We talk about serious stuff like addiction and codependency, but we also talk about like how to slide in her DMs or friends with benefits. And, the idea is just sort of to have a more realistic discussion about it. We're not a prescriptive show, so I'm not here to tell you what to do.
No.
Like
Neither are we, Natasha.
No, but like some shows like doing that, and they like to be the coach. I'm like, I don't want to tell you what to do, but we'll sort of share our experiences, and I play devil's advocate a lot.
Natasha, is there a particular age where you're not allowed to slide into DMs anymore?
Oh my God.
I don't think there's a particular age to do that. I think it's what age you are doing it to.
Well, yes. Well, absolutely.
So maybe, if, again, though age is but a number, but as long as they're legal and above and, then slide away.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't asking for me. I was asking for my wife. She loves younger men.
She's sliding into Tim McGraw's DMs.
she's sliding in everybody's DMs.
Everybody,
I mean, I just kind of think like relationships now. It was interesting. I was talking to my husband and I was saying, it's going to be interesting because the next big generation is the millennials, right next to the boomers, right? So once the boomers, everything kind of like, I don't really see any torch being passed.
No, none.
Experientially or not. I just don't see
and
anything in common. No. So it's just really going to be interesting to see how this country, like just looking at it in like a broad brush in 25 years, where we're going to be and what we're going to be like. I mean, how our neighborhood's going to look. I mean, most millennials I know don't even want to have kids.
That's what I was just about to say. I said millennials will single-handedly kill this economy.
Yeah.
I'm a millennial, and most of us are like
no to kids, right?
I mean,
say that every night. Look, they're just coming all the time. Like,
well, not just that. It's like recession, and we're in a gig economy, and it's not like there's any stability anymore for people to, really be able to plan a family and kids, especially if you're in a big city. I just think it gets delayed. So I think there's a lot of delay for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So listen,
in a couple of years, right?
Yeah.
As a comedy writer,
yeah,
I want to check your and Suki's comedy prowess.
Oh my God.
In a quick little back and forth contest. First three questions. There's no right or wrong answer. So Natasha, if I said to you, who's your favorite comedian of all time, who would you say?
Russell Peters.
Russell Peters.
Wow,
Suki, who would you say?
I would probably say Richard Pryor.
Pryor. Okay, not bad. If I said to you, Natasha, favorite comedy movie of all time.
Ooh, you guys would never know this, but I'll just say what inspired me to ever get into comedy.
Okay. Go ahead.
Indian movie called Mr. India.
I've never seen it. Why haven't I
seen
it?
Suki's never heard of that one.
What are you talking about, Natasha?
Classic comedy superhero movie. That's the reason I ever got into comedy.
Wow.
Mr. India.
You gotta look that one up.
Yeah, that was actually Shaker Kapoor is the director of that, and he got nominated for an Oscar or whatever for Elizabeth. But he started his original movie was Mr. India for Bollywood.
Wow.
Oh, is it in Hindi? Is it like Hindi? Like you have to speak Hindi to do this?
It's a Hindi movie. It's Anil Kapoor, who you guys know from, I don't know, Homeland or Slumdog Millionaire.
Oh, yes. Homeland.
Yeah. And then another famous Indian actress named Sri Devi.
Yeah, I love Sri Devi.
All right. How about favorite line from a comedy movie? Was it from that same movie?
No, it'd be something from The Simpsons.
But that's a team.
It's not like well, there's a couple. One is super bad where he says, "You bitched out on me, you Judas." I love that. I don't know why. And just the simplest thing on The Simpsons, it was Boo Earns. And he's like, are they booing me or are they saying Boo Earns?
Oh, they say Boo Earns. Folks, they're not booing. They're just saying Lou. All right, Sue, trivia question. What dance was performed on the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Oh, I know that.
You know this.
I know the damn song, too. It's in my head.
It's just a step to
the left. It's a step to the right. It's the... I don't know.
Dance to the...
Time Warp. Thank you.
Time Warp again. Natasha, did you know that one?
No, I don't think
Oh, boy, we've got a serious age gap going here.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what? If you were going to ask me my favorite comedy movie, I would say Caddyshack. Let's quote it up.
Hey, $5,000. You missed that part.
Yeah.
There's no gambling here at Bushwood, sir.
No gambling at all. To dancing.
All right, Natasha, here we go. Okay. In which movie did Bill Murray play Dr. Peter Venkman?
Oh, what the?
Venkman?
Peter Venkman.
Is that Groundhog Day?
No, I'll give you another hint. Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man.
Oh, Ghostbusters?
Nicely done, my friend. Here we go, Suk. In the movie Jingle All the Way, Arnold Schwarzenegger's son wants what toy?
Not the BB gun.
No, that's Christmas Story. You'll shoot your eye out.
Jingle All the Way, honey. You know that?
You remember that movie?
Schwarzenegger's son want?
Jingle All the Way, Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
What's it called?
What was this? Phone a Friend? It was Turbo Man. Turbo Man. What's wrong with you?
Shala's like, I've never heard of that.
It's Turbo Man. Turbo Man.
Oboe Man?
Yes. All right, here we go, Natasha.
Yeah, I know what Oboe.
In what De Niro comedy would you hear the line, I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
Meet the Parents or Meet the Fockers? Meet the Fockers.
Meet the Parents. You right? Got it right the first time. All right, Sue, last one.
Oh, my gosh.
Joey, have you ever seen a grown man naked? That's a line from what famous movie?
Joey, have you ever seen a grown man naked?
Joey?
Surely you can't be serious.
Surely.
I am serious.
Oh, Airplane.
Nicely done. All right, Natasha, last one for you. In Wedding Crashers, what does Will Ferrell's character crash?
In Wedding Crashers?
Wedding Crashers.
Will Ferrell?
Will Ferrell was in the movie. Remember Ma the Meatloaf?
Oh my God, I don't even remember him in that movie.
He was in there.
So what does he crash?
He doesn't crash weddings. He crashes
funerals.
How'd you pick that one out of your butt?
You know what? It just came to me.
God, that's great. Listen, Natasha.
Brown Girl Connect.
Website down at the bottom. Kindofdating.com.
Mr. India. Like, honey, we got to rent that Mr. India.
Yeah, Mr. India.
I don't speak Hindi. That's my problem. I'm a South Indian girl. I'm sorry.
It's okay, girl. Everything comes with a caption nowadays.
Thank you, girl.
Fun. It's really good.
It's good? Okay, I'll be watching it.
Natasha, you said you are dating now or you're not?
As of this weekend, I just became official, guys. That's like a thing.
You're a thing?
Now, what does that mean? How did you become official? There was fornication. There was sexual contact.
No,
you got a ring. You got a dinner.
Before we were exclusive, but we hadn't made it official. Like,
wait. There's 3 steps to this. Wait.
Yeah, and nowadays it's like a whole. It's like so you're just dating.
Okay.
You go, okay. Are we exclusively dating? So like now I just want to see if we're giving it a more of a shot. Now I want to see if like you're actually boyfriend girlfriend material.
Nice.
And then you make it official.
Holy crap! Yeah. So that's a lot. So like you actually tell somebody that they can't dip their stick, and like you got to be like dating them before exclusive. You get really exclusive. Like wow.
Kind of a middle step, yeah.
Wow. That's a lot.
Because a lot of times like you're
that's a lot of thinking. Like that's like. Can you like gamble? Like, can you like, no?
Oh no, once you're exclusive, it should just be you two.
No, but I'm saying like before you're exclusive, that other step, like you're having
Yeah,
it's assumed
that
that time,
people
right?
are dating other people.
Okay.
It's assumed unless you have a discussion that, hey, are you? Am I?
Wow.
So awkward stuff.
Yeah, it really sounds awkward.
Yeah. Why is it so awkward? Like
How old is this gentleman?
We don't talk about age, but he's a strapping young man.
Really, a young man, younger than you?
No,
he's
he's
over 40.
You know what I mean? He's like we're young.
Yeah, they're young.
I'm guessing like he's close or 40 because like
I'm saying 32,
like
33.
men these days, no, they have to be like 40 to get their act together. Like I'm going 40.
Who's closer, 33 or 40, Natasha? Who's closer?
Who's closer? Over under.
Nobody is right.
Wow, she's in the 20s, Suki. She's in the 20s.
Or maybe he's 60. Who knows?
I'm all right. I'm good with that because that's the early bird special at senior discounts. I'm all about that these days.
No, he's older than me though. He's older than me.
He is.
And he's
all right.
Lovely and mature. And
Natasha, listen, tell everybody where they can find you.
You guys can check me out at natashachandel.com. I'm on Instagram at Natasha Chandel.
I love you, Natasha. You're such a sweetheart. So beautiful. I'm so proud of all the things you're doing.
Thank you so much.
So awesome. Like, let's go, brown girls. Let's do it.
Please check out Kinda Dating wherever you get your podcast.
I will.
Nice. Yeah. If you ever need two guests who have been around the world and dating, Natasha.
Yes.
Can I tell you something? Scotty's filthy. He's a filthy animal, and there's plenty of stories to go around.
Natasha, I don't want to brag, but when Suki and I were doing our morning show in New York, we had all kinds of celebrity women coming in, and she was like my wingman. And I think I could have slept with at least 3 of them, right, Suki?
No, I mean, I think I teed it up. Like I teed you up.
So the question is, why didn't you take the bait?
Because I'm kind of dating, Natasha. I'm kind of dating.
Well, I don't know when it was. I wasn't sure if you were single then or not. So yeah.
No. I always said, Suki, if I was single, boy, oh boy.
Good man.
Oh, good. All right, but listen, you ever need us, you let us know.
Has daughters. I'm just going to tell you that. Luckily, because if he had a son, God knows where the two of them would be right now.
Oh. He'd be at Lap Dance University, I could tell you that.
Love it.
Natasha, thank you so much, sweetie.
Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
Bye, Natasha. Thank you.
Bye.
She's like, we're freaking crazy.
She's like, you guys are old. Let me get out of here.
I didn't understand that whole dating thing. Like, there's 4 steps. Like,
I didn't even know.
Exclusive, you have to.
She just listened to me. You became exclusive. You went on a few dinners, couple dates, and then bingo.
And then you became a thing. I mean, you just didn't say, like, are we a thing or are we not a thing or are we exclusive? Like, did you get that, Phil? Did you get? I mean,
Phil, you take all that in?
Yeah, but I've been married for 39 years, so that means nothing to me. I don't know.
No, but like I didn't understand it. Like there's 4 steps before exclusive is the last step. And I'm like, no, marriage is the last step. No, I'm sorry, death is the last step.
Yeah, that's the last step.
You're gonna die.
So do you remember over the summer, Suk, we had a gentleman on by the name of Frankie Previtt. And Frankie was the guy he was the co-writer of Hungry Eyes.
Yeah, I met him. I was on that show. Yeah, I remember.
You were on that show with us. Right, and he wrote, I just forgot the song, Time of My Life.
Time of My Life.
He wrote it on the side of the garden. Yeah, he wrote it on the Parkway.
Yep.
So coming up in just a few minutes, we have his songwriting partner who wrote Hungry Eyes with him.
Wow.
John Denicola won the Academy Award with him. And John's got, he didn't rewrite the song. They redid it for today's COVID times.
Oh.
So I'm going to show you guys real quick. I'm going to show you the video.
Can we do it, Scott?
What, the Hungry Eye? No, this is his. This is his video.
Okay, guys, thank you.
They've been raising money with this video, and he was just in our green room for the last half hour, but now he just clicked off. So hopefully he comes back in. But here's what he did with Hungry Eyes in the era of COVID. Watch this. Got you in my sights with these hungry eyes. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, John Denicola.
Guys,
John, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. I switched to YouTube because Ken gave me the YouTube. I thought maybe you didn't see me, so
No.
No, I saw you in there the whole time. But say hello to Suki. This is Phil.
Nice to see you, John.
Last time when Frankie was on,
yes,
I had Phil do a quick audition for him while he was on, and he sang a tune.
Yeah.
So before Phil goes, he's heading on vacation. I wanted to let him give you a quick 30, 40 seconds of some of his best stuff because the guy's got over 100 million views on Facebook.
Awesome.
And the women around the country love him, and I need you to collaborate with this guy. So I'm going to give him the stage, and then we're going to talk to you about everything you're doing, which is phenomenal.
Cool.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, put me on the spot. I didn't know I was going to do this, but hey, I'll say happy for everybody. Let's do a little Paul Anka. And again, this show is directed towards Suki because we're welcoming her back. So. Put your head on my shoulder, hold me in your arms, baby. Squeeze me oh so tight, show me that you love me too. Put your lips next to mine, dear. Won't you kiss me once, oh baby, just a kiss goodnight. You and I will fall in love, and put your head on my shoulders.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Suki. We love you.
Not easy to sing without a track behind you. You gotta keep in pitch in your own head. You know, it's not that easy.
Yeah.
John, the women around the country love this guy.
Yeah.
John, it's crazy. John, I love your background drive-through. I love that sign.
Yeah, I forget where that comes from.
Somewhere in Jersey? Did you steal it off of some sign in Jersey?
Up there is a tape machine.
Wow, a tape
There's
machine.
A little reel-to-reel action. Look at this.
Oh, yep, 16 track right there. There's the real deal.
Wow. Nice.
I'm an analog.
I love it. John, so listen, I was telling everybody about, Dirty Dancing. We had Frankie Previtt on the show earlier this summer. You guys wrote Hungry Eyes together, if I'm not mistaken. And then he wrote the lyrics to Time of My Life, correct?
Yeah, well, we wrote them both together, yes.
Oh, you guys wrote Time of My Life together?
Well, yeah, we're co-writers on both those songs.
That's amazing. And I know right now the two of you guys are doing so much to fight hunger and charities. They're doing these drive-in movies where they're playing Dirty Dancing, and then the folks, like, I think, John, is it by Zoom? They could talk to you guys after the movie?
That's the next one set up, yeah. They can ask questions, and this last one they showed the Hungry Eyes video, and then Frankie has a video, One World, that they showed before the show, and then they showed Dirty Dancing. So, we're trying to do that. I was out on Long Island, and it was for the Greenport food bank. These are hard times for a lot of people, and that's what the whole fundraiser drive-in was for. And it's a great idea because we can't go to theaters right now, at least for another 6 months, 8 months, a year, who knows. But it's a way to people to see a movie in a setting with other people around them. So it's kind of a natural, and Dirty Dancing is a natural for that because it's drive-in movies were big in '63. That's when Dirty Dancing takes place, just before Kennedy gets shot.
Yes, before the assassination, and it's just
that was the end of America's innocence.
Yeah,
was that summer, the summer where Baby met Johnny.
Yep.
Wild. And John, did you think the movie and the songs would become so iconic even today?
Well, it was a fairly low budgeted movie from a company, Vestron Films. It wasn't like it wasn't Universal or, MGM. And, you have high hopes. You always put your best foot forward. You always try to present your best work. And no one, I don't think anybody could have realized 33 years later we'd still be talking about it, that I would have a hit. In fact, that's what it was, a Billboard article, because my version of Hungry Eyes last week or the week before was number 25 on the Billboard AC charts. And the headline with the Billboard article was Dirty Dancing still spawning top 30 hits 33 years later. I mean,
nice.
Who would ever expect that?
Yeah, it's in our lexicon, right? It's part of what we breathe. The other person that you've actually written songs for that I love is Eddie Money.
Yeah.
I love Eddie Money.
Eddie was great. I wrote that song with John Waite, if you know John Waite from the Babies.
Yeah.
And I wrote a lot of songs with John, and Eddie covered that song that John and I wrote.
Wow.
Wait, which one?
It was called "Can You Fall in Love Again." It was on one of his later records. I forget what year that would have been.
Yeah, Eddie Money. He passed away recently, right? Eddie Money?
Unfortunately.
Crazy.
I actually had a chance to sing with him on stage, and I thought, oh my God, I was like, this is perfect.
So you sang with Eddie Money?
I did.
Wow. Did you?
He was incredible. I actually had a good friendship with him and spoke and hung out sometimes. Yeah, he's a wonderful man. Total New Yorker, really good people.
Yeah. What'd you sing? A little "Take Me Home Tonight"?
Yeah.
What'd you sing?
Yeah. He was like, "You do that, Suki," and I was like, "All right, Eddie, I'll do it."
He sang the Ronnie part, just like Ronnie sang.
Just like Ronnie said. And he changed it, and he said, "Just like Suki said," and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna die."
I hope we got a recording of that.
Mm-hmm.
John, what was we asked Frankie about this when he was on. I know you guys. I think it was at the Academy Awards, maybe, that you saw Swayze, and you guys met him there, and I know he told us about how when they heard the song, they said, "Let's go make a movie," right? Time of My Life, and they actually made the end of the movie first, right? Because of that song, to get that scene out of the way.
Yeah, they were filming at a sequence, which I guess is something that they do. And they had listened to 150 cassette tapes, dating myself and the song. But we were, as the story goes, as Kenny Ortega will tell you, Eleanor Bergstein will tell you, Emil, if he was still alive, would tell you. It was the last song on one of the last cassette tapes. They were kind of depressed because they knew they had to film that scene in the next day or so, maybe even the next day. And they were still using a Lionel Richie temp song, just for the feel and beat of it. And when that song came on, they all just looked at each other. Kenny Ortega, I saw recently, saying, "Is it me? Are we crazy? This is the song, right?" And Patrick and Jennifer and Eleanor, they were ecstatic because they found the song. We did have to re-record it a little bit and slow it down and add a particular rhythm that Kenny wanted to hear. And then they went on to film that scene. And as Patrick explained, once they had that scene to go towards, they knew they had a movie. That was kind of, they just knew what the payoff was going to be for him. And it does pay off. Their play has been worldwide. And I've seen it in London. I saw it in Hamburg. I saw it in Toronto. I saw it in a few places. And even more so in the play, you're waiting. You're it's like, when is that? This is all great. I love it. But when is that final scene? And it just bursts. I mean, it's just, it's even bigger in the play, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Such a crazy career, John. You know, it was so you guys, it's on September 12th, Suk, up in Westchester in Mayapack.
At the drive-through, yeah.
At the drive-in in Mayapack, September 12th, they're going to be doing Dirty Dancing, and you guys are going to be before the show or after the movie on Zoom?
That's a good question. I think it's before.
And are you going to be up on the big screen?
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow.
Like this.
That is pretty cool. And there's also, you know, listen, there's a club. Phil, how many times have you seen Dirty Dancing?
Oh man, well, you know, it's a lot, and you know, whenever it's so iconic, you know, you're talking about how iconic it is. You know, if aliens were listening to our planet, you could almost guarantee they would repeat, "Now I've had the time of my life." I mean, that is one of the most iconic songs ever written. One of the beginnings, you know.
And listen, there's a group, John, right, for people who have seen it 1,000 or more times, right? Isn't there some kind of group?
Yes, it's kind of crazy, but I understand it. It definitely gives. Listen, we're lucky, we're blessed, and you know, it was, as Emile Ardolino, who was the director, said, it was just a convergence of things that no one could ever have thought about and tried to put together. It was just a convergence that alignment of this, that, and the other thing, and it just continues. You know, the funny thing is, you mentioned you've seen it a few times, or a lot of times. a lot of movies where, you know, you watch it the second, third, fourth time, and you start to see the acting. You know, well, it doesn't look. This one, I don't know. They just nailed it. I mean, there's some things, and that's part of the charm. But you know, certainly Patrick and Jennifer, you can watch those lines being delivered again and again, and they just seem like you're there. And I'm not far from the Catskills right now. Actually, I'm up in near Delhi, New York.
Oh, you know what, John? I was just up there last weekend in Delhi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Took a ride up 28 in Delhi and went to Pizza Hut and came back.
Oh, Pizza Hut still there, yeah. You know, they have some of the greatest pizza. That was on a Friday. There's really great pizza in Bloomville. Pizza.
Oh, that's amazing. John, listen, man, thanks for taking some time with us. You know, the story is phenomenal. You and Frankie, you guys really, you hit it. And,
magic.
Yeah, just magic. It really was, and it still is.
A little bit of luck and a little bit of, I don't know, being ready, I guess, and lots of luck.
You have a website where people can find you?
Well, yeah, there's johndenicola.com, or my record label, OMAD, O-M-A-D, Ordinary Madness, OMAD, O-M-A-D records.com.
Thank you, my friend.
You didn't even ask him his connection to Kara's Flowers, which everybody knows.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
You buried the goddamn lead a little bit too. You know what I mean?
Go ahead. What's the connection?
Well, we produced when they were Kara's Flowers, before they became Maroon 5. The original four, Adam, Mickey, Jesse, and Ryan was the drummer at the time. Wow. We did a whole record with them. They were about 16 years old.
Wow.
And we did a whole record as Kara's Flowers. And so, in fact, on my record, which I just put out this last year, Mickey plays bass on one of the songs. A song I wrote with John Waite and Keith Reed, who wrote Whiter Shade of Pale. Mickey did a bass thing on that. But I see Mickey more than, or I speak to Mickey more than any of the others.
Wow, it's pretty fantastic. I mean,
yeah, a little Maroon 5 action.
Considering that, yeah.
Nice.
I think didn't Adam actually? He mentioned you on a show once, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
On the Voice, yeah.
Yeah. How do you remember that one?
That's right. I just, you know what? Because my wife watches it all the time, and I remember him. It just dawned on me. I remember him talking about you on the show.
Right. They talked about what was your turnaround chair turn moment, and he was nice enough to cite us.
I love it. John, thank you so much, my friend. You're listening. You're a legend. You're a legend.
John, thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Pleasure, bud.
Yeah.
Take care, pal.
Very cool. Very cool.
Wow.
Can you
Wow.
imagine, like, Maroon 5, 16-year-old Adam Levine? I mean, just like crazy. Like,
unbelievable. And listen, just the way they tell that story about, writing the time of my life, and it just kind of came to them, and Hungry Eyes, Eric Carmen singing that song. And I mean, it was wild.
yeah. And you know what? We all, I mean, it's sort of like a metaphor, like, especially for musicians now with, the voice, but everybody has like a chair turn moment, that moment that kind of sends you in a different parallel direction that you never thought that you would be going,
Yeah. No, I know. Listen, I never thought I'd be sitting here with you two.
My chair turn moment was when the Russian guy hacked me. I turned all the way around, man.
Shit. Philly, when are you leaving to see the world?
We've actually got the last couple of weeks of this month, or of this month, and then we're still kind of undecided. A lot of the times we play it by ear. We just get up, get something to eat.
Listen, I am so jealous of you that you can just get up.
I know.
I want to do something, baby. Let's keep going. Let's pack a bag and let's go. I mean,
jump in an RV.
I mean, we were sitting by the pool this morning drinking coffee and tea, and my wife says, "You know what? We're on vacation every single day." I'm like, well, it's a rough life, but somebody has to do it. But you know what? We put in 40 years of solid labor before we were able to do that. So
I know. I hear you. Scotty and I will still be working at like 85. That's the problem. We've got little ones.
I'll never be able to retire. I got to get a job before I can actually retire, though. I got to do that first.
I know.
Philly Kid, we'll see you. You'll kick us off tomorrow night with a little song, all right?
Tomorrow night?
If you're around or not.
Feels like I think it's starting tonight.
Feels like I thought I'm done with you.
You had me all summer. You had me.
I may be actually gone tomorrow, but I'll text you and let you know.
Well, you know who's on tomorrow night? We have David Osmond's coming on tomorrow night. So I think he'll sing a little bit. We've got a fantastic comedian coming on tomorrow night. It's up to you, bud. You have carte blanche.
Yeah.
So you text me whenever you want to come on, my friend.
Okay, well, let me sing one more to Suki before I get out of here.
Oh,
Go ahead. Oh, and Phil's page is back, everybody. Go to Phil's page. He's back.
Thanks for the times that you've given me. The memories, they're all in my mind. And now that we've come to the end of our rainbow, there's something I must say out loud. You're once, twice, 3 times a lady, and I love you. Yes, you're once, twice, 3 times a lady, and I love you. I love you. Love you guys.
Suki, you gotta unmute, Suki. Suki, unmute. Suki, unmute.
Paula Giordano.
Start that whole thing over again. We didn't hear you.
No, I was saying all these women are like, oh, Phil, Zoe Marie, Brenda Woodruff, Susan Smith, Anna Williamson, Mary Fisher. Everyone's like, we love you. We're going to miss you, but have a great trip. Viv Hartwood from New Zealand. Woohoo.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
Wow. Worldwide.
Yeah.
But, I'm leaving, but I'm going to be dropping in ever so often and, singing some tunes and keeping everybody updated on my career. I've actually got 3 video auditions I got to shoot here in just a little bit.
Wow, you do.
So, nice. I think hopefully the industry is trying to reopen, and it looks like it is. So fingers crossed for all of us.
Really? Oh my gosh. Well,
Philly Kid, you're the best. I love you, pal. Keep us posted, all right?
Will do.
Phil,
See
give
you
my love
later.
to your wife and tell her you're right. You're on vacation every day, so enjoy it. Enjoy
I
it.
will.
All summer,
I
she's
will.
like, "Is this guy Scott calling you again? Is he calling you again?"
Oh my gosh! But you know what, Philly, you saved me. So thank you so much, and you kept the show alive, and we really appreciate that. You know,
Anytime.
I was
Anytime.
on
I
a hectic
appreciate you guys.
and yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
See y'all later.
Billy
All right,
Kid,
bye.
love you, pal. Wow, Suk. He's you talk about a legend. Phil's a friggin' legend.
Phil's a legend. He's a Facebook legend.
He's a Facebook legend. He's a Facebook legend. He's a military legend. He's an acting legend.
All of the
Unbelievable.
Yvonne Burns is saying, Sandy Charles is saying, I love you. How long will Phil be gone? Beverly Breska is already counting down the goddamn days.
Listen,
Linda
Phil,
Daub, love you.
Phil will he'll send us songs. I'll put them up. Suk, how was your summer?
I can't believe it. I worked all summer.
All summer.
I worked this whole summer, night and day, weekends. I mean, it was pretty hectic schedule. I mean, gotta say I cannot believe it's already September and we're moving right into September 9th tomorrow. What?
Crazy, man.
When
It's
did that
September
happen?
9th. It's insane. It's insane. By the way, just coming out a little while ago, the Kardashians, 2020, you talk about 2020 sucks. The Kardashians are done after season 20. They're calling it quits.
I you know what? I could see that because there was a lot of people were talking about a lot of infighting,
Yep.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
I think a couple of failed marriages, a transition of a spouse.
They drove all the men crazy.
Yeah, several, I think we've seen enough. I don't know about you. We've made them really rich.
Yeah.
Really, really rich.
It's amazing.
Really rich. They run a lot of things. What are we all doing?
I don't know. That Kylie's almost a billionaire, that kid.
Almost. I mean, she is a billionaire now. I think when that Fortune cover came out, she wasn't a billionaire. She was just shy, but now she's well into $1 billion.
She's well into $1 billion. Every guy who came through the show, like even the brother, the son, Rob Kardashian, he went a little loony. You got Bruce Jenner transitioned.
Yeah.
You got Chris Humphries. They drove him crazy.
Gone. Lamar was almost died.
They drove Lamar Odom to drink.
And he almost OD'd. He
OD'd. Kanye is insane.
Kanye has mental lapses.
Mental lapses, if you want to call it.
Yeah, I mean, someone said it's snowing in Denver right now.
Yes.
Ryan Novick.
Suk, there was a story over the weekend. It was 102 in Denver on Saturday, and today it was supposed to be in the 30s and snowing.
Okay.
And I guess it is
overwhelming for me. That would be too much if it was 102 2 days ago, and now it's snowing. That's crazy.
Can you imagine that?
And who says there is no global warming?
Who says there's no God?
Evelyn Maruis. I'm so disturbed that someone would hack Phil's page with all the crap that they put in it. Wow, Evelyn, you are really he's back. Don't worry about it, Evelyn. He's back.
Suk, it was so funny. I get a notification. Phil Paz has posted, dancing monkeys on. I would text Phil. I'm like, hey man, you posted monkeys on your page?
And he's like, what?
He's like, I can't have no control over it. So, but he's back, and so are you. The show rolls on. We got big shows this week, more shows next week. And listen, we got there's 29,000 followers now. You and I started this thing back in March. We met once a week in a studio to talk for an hour.
With
Will, right? No guests. We had no guests.
We just had Will.
Right, we just had Will Presti, which, oh, by the way, I forgot. Will was supposed to be on tonight. I never heard from him.
He posted a picture of a girl on his Instagram. Did you see that?
Will,
what? Will did know, and I actually replied. I said, "Is this the lady? Is this the lady you've been spending time with?"
And what'd he say?
He didn't.
He was all over your. He was all over your.
They don't really commit until what? 4 steps. There's 4 steps to it.
4 steps. Yeah.
We're hanging. We're kind of hanging. I'm kind of seeing somebody. Is that the
Wasn't it? It used to be heavy petting, making out. And home
The fact that you use the word and petting ages you. Nobody.
So it's like you'd be on a date. So how'd you guys do? There was some heavy petting.
Nobody knows what the hell petting is
Look, is that,
I mean, like, really?
is that
Look at Louise Morelli Lupo. She knows what heavy petting is.
That's bad. When Louise Morelli Lupo knows what heavy petting is, I got to change my terminology.
Oh my God.
Wait, does Louise also know what dry humping means?
Louise. Chris Jacobs knows what it is.
Oh, I know. Chris.
Oh my God, Kelly Bouchard said first, second, and third base. So yeah, that's a little bit better than petting.
Yeah. Chris says, who's the new chick? Looks like Suki.
Chris, what the hell are you doing? You just checking in at the last 5 minutes of the show? You still doing that?
Look at his picture, Suki. He's got the tuxedo on. He's in his profile. Look how nice he looks.
Chris Jacobs, she looks so nice. Louise Morelli Lupo saying first base, second base, third base. Okay, all right.
Hey, how far did you get? I don't know. Second base.
I made it. I took a bra off. Were you the kind of kid, and I think you were, that would try to take a bra off in one hand? A snap? Okay.
Suki, you know what was awful when you had the little double hooks you gals have on the bra?
Yeah, the double hooks.
On the brassiere, you know, in the back.
The brassiere. That's when they're like over the shoulder boulder holders.
Right.
And you're like really, you know.
So you know when like an aunt will knit something for like your son, like a blanket or something?
Yeah.
Well, this woman knitted a shark blanket for her son. For her nephew, and where the fin comes up, it doesn't really work out. So,
Look at his face! Look at his face!
The shark fin is at an inopportune placement. Look at that. He's like, oh boy, what are you doing to me?
He's like, oh, good.
I love that.
Make those blankets. That's funny.
And then I wanted to show you this. Look, God does not make mistakes, but the guy who wrote this sign certainly does.
Blame the millennials. They didn't have autocorrect on that. They didn't have autocorrect.
Suk, I got to tell you, some of
I
our
caught a shark this summer. That's just talking about sharks. I got to say,
you saw a shark?
My husband, he caught a shark.
Oh, he caught a shark.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he reeled it in, like worked like for 2 hours, like reeling that thing in. He was shore casting.
He was like, boy, Suk, I'll tell you, we had you were missed.
Oh, thank you.
Every day I had to tell everybody you were busy and that people thought you and I were fighting and you weren't on the show.
No, we weren't fighting. Scotty, tell them that I'm doing stuff that I can't talk about.
I said she's very busy, or she'd be on.
When I can talk about it, I will talk about it. Yeah.
But boy, oh boy, did you miss some roster of guests?
Yes, yeah, you were hooking it up, man.
Man, oh man, we had some celebs, male.
Contain.
What's that?
Wasn't I there for the Tawny Contain interview? Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Tawny, oh yeah, you were there for Tawny.
Yeah. Who else did you have?
Tawny, by the way, she's yeah. Some of our guests, you know, they message me after the show, Suk. It's
you know what, Scotty? It's like you're so damn charming. It's hard. It's hard, like, to leave you. Like, I tell you sometimes, like, I think I went like a stretch without talking to you, and I was like, I think I miss you. Oh my God, we saw each other because we were doing a gig. Remember, like when I showed up?
Oh yes, I told everybody.
Like the first time I saw you in such a long time, and I was like, oh my God, Scotty, miss you.
Yep. Oh, that was, you know what? That was the day you popped in for Phil's birthday.
Yeah, that was Phil's birthday. Yeah.
Right.
And we went and did that thing together.
We did a little shoot together, had a little pizza.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, we're back.
Suki and Scott are like Mike and the Mad Dog fighting off camera. Yeah. All right, Chris Jacobs.
I wish we were making their cash.
I know.
It's unbelievable.
Are they still together, Mike and the Mad Dog?
No, they haven't been together for Mike retired. He's finally off the air. Mad Dog's on Sirius. That's been a long time.
Okay.
So, all right. Well, listen, we're going to keep the entertainment coming, my friends. We got
say goodbye to all our friends like Barbara, Annette Green, Lori Wright, Debbie O'Malley.
Read them off, Sue. Read them off.
And Paula Giordano Borghese.
You know, it was funny the other day. I'm just trying. I want to get the name of the fellow who's come on. Ted Alexandro.
Okay.
Is this comedian he's so friggin' funny. He's got a 1 hour special coming up. He's on with us tomorrow with David Osmond. Suk, David Osmond calls me the other day because I've been trying to get him on.
Well, because you watch his show.
I was on his Wonderama show.
Yeah.
So he's coming on our show, and he calls me, and I see his name comes up, and I pick up the phone, and instead of saying hello, I go, "One bad apple don't spoil the whole bunch, girl." And he's cracking up. He's like, "No one's ever answered the phone like that before." And he was so funny. He's such a good guy. He sings. He's a good-looking dude. He's a good host.
Yeah.
You know, he was on our show. You love him.
Don't age. I'm just going to say that.
No. Donnie and Marie's nephew. While he's on, we got to get him to hook us up with Donnie and Marie.
That'd be awesome. Wouldn't that be incredible?
All right. Well,
we actually interviewed Donnie and Marie. Remember when we sang like "I'm a Little Bit Country" with?
He's a little bit rock and roll, right?
Yeah.
Donnie, were they on with us? I don't know if I was on that show.
With me. I don't know if they were on with you at that time, but Donnie and I sang a song. He sang "You Are So Beautiful" to me.
Donnie did.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question before we go. On Find Love Live, all the episodes that you did.
Mm-hmm.
Was there a couple that got together?
Yes, there's one
that actually stuck that you know of.
Yeah, one or two.
One or two couples.
I'm going to say after the last show, because there was a real big connection made the second to last show. I'm going to say three. But you know what? We only did look at the odds. We did 12 episodes and for the summer, and 3 stuck. That's pretty good. The odds are pretty good on that if you're looking at that. And on a live show. I mean, let me tell you, Find Love Live was a lot of fun, and I really hope it comes back. But I'll keep you guys posted on what happens. Scotty and I are always hoping things come back. Please come back.
Please, something come back. Please, something, anything come back. Anything. All right, babe. So we'll do it again tomorrow.
All right, babes.
Same bat. We still good with the 7:30 time slot?
Yeah, that's good. I think it works. I mean, everybody's good with that, right? So
yeah, everybody's happy. And
I had a moment like I was cooking dinner, and I was like, "What's up?" The whole day was like that. I was like, "Scotty," I texted him right away. I was like, "What time are we going to be on? What time?" We just sat down.
And it's funny. I gave the phone to my wife. I was driving. She says, "Suki texted you." It says, "Scott, what time is the show?" I'm like, "Why is she saying my name? Why is she saying my name?"
I literally was in a panic, sitting here going, "Oh my God." And I was looking at where's the link? Where's the link? Where's the link?
So funny.
Anyway.
Everybody wants you to know, Suk, that I too am a good singer. Phil and I did a lot of singing. You and I will continue.
Great singer.
You and I will continue our songs as we move along in the show. But yes, I whenever these come on, Suki, the voice comes out.
All right, got it.
All right, babe. I love you. It's great to have you back.
Joanne Fanslow.
What? Who's that?
Fanslow is back.
Who's back?
Joanne Fanslow.
Where's Joanne Fanslow?
Paula Giordano Borghese Basili's niece. Lynn Novick, good night. Brenda Puzo, good night.
A lot of names. Paula Giordano, Vasily Budili.
Georgia Abbott, good night. Susan Smith. You are a great singer, Scotty.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, my love.
We'll see you tomorrow night at 7:30. David Osmond, Ted, he's comedy. We got it all happening. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.